The swirling success of Glen Powell's legacy sequel, Twisters, just keeps on coming, following the movie's unlikely rise to triumph at last year's box office. In total, Twisters proved the longtime cult classic original was no fluke by earning a whopping $372 million worldwide, split between $267.7 million domestically and $104.3 million from overseas markets. This made Twisters the 19th highest-grossing movie of 2024, as well as one of the 15 highest-grossing thriller/suspense movies of all time globally. For Powell, Daisy Edgar Jones, Anthony Ramos, and co., this is an enormous achievement already, and one that would have likely sufficed in their hopes for the movie's prospects before beginning the project. However, little did they know that, just under a year later, the film would still be storming to success, becoming a mainstay in the Prime Video Top 10. In fact, in the US, as of Sunday, May 25, Twisters is fourth in the top 10, marking 68 days in the upper echelons of the streamer's rankings. For Powell, this marks his second highest-grossing project ever, behind Top Gun. Maverick, although all that could soon change with the actor set to lead The Running Man remake by Edgar Wright. The Lee Isaac Chung-directed Twisters wasn't just a hit with theatergoers, it was also a critically acclaimed legacy sequel, despite the many skeptics heading into its first release. On review aggregator Rotten Tomatoes, Twisters boasts an impressive, certified fresh 75% score from critics, with an even better 90% from audiences. Compared to the 1996 original, the sequel dominates, with the first outing for the Storm Chasers receiving just 67% from critics and a measly 58% from audiences. One such critic full of praise for Twisters was Collider's own Jeff Ewing, who awarded the movie a strong 8/10, citing impressive visuals, detailed interpersonal drama, and wonderful chemistry between Edgar Jones and Powell as factors. Ewing eventually concluded, as a whole, Twisters works. Once again, Daisy Edgar Jones and Glen Powell prove they can anchor a thrilling tale, grounding a film that has scale and high stakes. Lee Isaac Chung's direction is inspired, and the script itself is well-paced, intelligent, and full of memorable moments, alongside a strong showcase and development of themes that connect with the original film. On balance, Twisters is nonetheless a thrilling crowd-pleaser that takes the disaster picture in exciting, novel directions and an excellent showcase of talent across the board. Twisters is a huge hit on Prime Video. Make sure to stay tuned to Collider for more streaming updates.